Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for swinging by. As always, I really appreciate it. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys the way that I have been filling in my brows. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I go from this to this. Dun, dun, dun. But before we jump into the actual tutorial, I wanted to take a couple of minutes to just give you guys some general brow info, I guess we could call it, just because in this video I'm going to show you guys how I do my eyebrows. Now there is a million ways to do your eyebrows and I want you guys to keep that in mind. There is no right and wrong, but with that said, there are a couple of certain suggestions that I want to give to you guys because I know that it can become overwhelming. The color is so important when filling in your eyebrows. Rule of thumb is if you have dark hair, go 2 shades lighter when picking your color. Now, with that said, if you have blonde hair, the rule of thumb is to pick a shade 2 shades darker than your hair. Again, these are all rules of thumb. Like, it's not an obligation. It's not like you have to do this. This is just so that you have an idea of what it is that you're looking for. Something else that I want to talk to you about is the different options that you have for your eyebrows. I'm using the pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This product is my holy grail. It's amazing. I have been using it for years. The reason why I've been using it for so long is because I have very oily skin. With the combination of the Miami humidity, I like to put something on my eyebrows that is water resistant. Why? Because I just personally don't want to be worried that I am out somewhere and it's hot and it's humid and I'm sweaty and plus I'm oily and I'm worried that my eyebrows are just gonna midday disappear. I feel like that would be a legitimate nightmare if something like that happened to me. If you already have naturally full brows and all you are looking for is to enhance them just a tiny bit, I feel like a powder is perfectly fine. The reason why I love this is because you see it comes 2 different shades. That's really helpful. You could use like the lighter shade for like the inner corner and you could use the darker shade for the outer corner of the brow. So this is another product that I absolutely love and I recommend if you have full brows and you're not trying to carve them out, you're not actually trying to create an eyebrow, this is perfect. Now the other product that I absolutely love is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love it. I love that it comes with a spoolie and then on the other side it's the actual pencil. This product is great for both filling in and carving out an eyebrow. The only reason why I do not use it is because I just feel better knowing that what I'm applying to my eyebrows is water resistant. I think that if I was living anywhere where the humidity is not so real, I would probably stick to something like this. I live in Miami, it is what it is, it's humid, it's hot, I'm oily, it's just like, ugh. My suggestion to you is if you're having a hard time picking a color or picking a product for your eyebrows, go somewhere like Sephora, somewhere like Ulta, where they allow you to use their products before purchasing them. I know that you're probably gonna end up having to purchase something that is a little bit more expensive, but I just feel like you're better off spending a little bit more money and walking out with something you know is for you than versus going to like CVS, for example, and just guessing what's gonna look good. Going to a place that lets you test the products is a lifesaver and it's amazing. But my biggest suggestion to you is when you watch these videos, it's just make it your own. Get the information that I'm providing to you and just tweak it and play around with it until you make it your own. Because everyone's different, every eyebrow is different. So enough blabbering on. If you want to see how I got my eyebrows like this, then please keep on watching. Right into this, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in real close. We about to get real close and personal, okay? Right now, I have nothing on my eyebrows. This is the spoolie that I'm going to be using. This one in particular is from the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to brush my hairs up like if I was really angry. Now that we have an angry brow, I'm going to brush these little bad boys down. Keep in mind, I have very curly eyebrows, so there's certain struggles that I go through that you guys don't have to go through. Good for you. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and you guys see these little hairs that are sticking up from the top? Now I'm gonna go ahead and brush these very gently. I'm gonna brush these back. The idea is to keep them looking sort of bushy, because that's gonna help us create a very full brow. Do you guys see the difference between this and this eyebrow? This eyebrow is literally just brushed back. This one is brushed up and then out. Look at this. Obviously, someone needs a new one. I pick a little bit of product on both sides, by the way, so I'm picking up on one side and picking up on the other. Do you see how it's like clumpy? That is like a big no-no. You can't just go ahead and bring this to your brow. You have to really flatten it out.
What I sometimes do is I grab the back part of the top of the dip brow and I just try to evenly distribute the product on both sides of the brush.
You see this sharp realness? I like to start where my arch is. And on the bottom part of my brow, I do keep it a little bit sharper than I do at the top. See how I'm not just drawing a line? I'm doing like small strokes at a time. So now we're just gonna go ahead and continue through the bottom. So as of right now, all I've really done is sort of create a line on the bottom of my brow. Do you guys see that? We've created just a line. Nothing cray-cray. Excuse my little hairs at the end, they go crazy. So all I've done is I've created that line on the bottom, but I am being incredibly, incredibly gentle with the way that I'm pressing my brush against my eyebrow. I'm not holding my brush like this. I'm holding my brush all the way back here, and then I have more control on the softness that I want on my brow. Okay, so now is the moment where we start to flick upwards. And the reason why we're gonna start to flick upward is because we want to create hair-like little lines, little strokes. This is going to create something very natural for your brows. Okay, once I get closer to the inner brow, I'm going to flick up. So right now, I'm pretty much only using the tip part just because these areas are so small and I want to be so precise that I'm only using the tip. Alrighty, so I just went back and I picked up a little bit more product. By the way, when I pick up more product, I go back to the top and I pick up what I have there. The reason why is because I feel like that way I can control how much product I'm picking up. I don't want to pick up too much product. At no point am I just dragging the brush from beginning to end. I just personally don't like the way that that looks on me. It creates too much of a harshness. The type of eyebrows that I like on myself, I want them to be bold, but I still want them to look natural in real life. Now this eyebrow, I feel naturally ends a little bit further back than this one does. So what I do is I always just create little hair-like lines just so that it can even them out. So this is where I would end. So what do you guys think? Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Love you, bye.